Hey everyone, it's Adam here and welcome back to my vlog. This is my vlog and I'm just a kid, just a guy, teenager. I'm only 17 and right now I'm thinking about moving to Toronto, the biggest, largest city in Canada. I'm currently in Kingston. It's a regular sized city and that's what's been on my brain lately. Toronto. And if you saw yesterday's video, we talked about a lot of it. My girlfriend left me, meaning she moved. She's going to university there. So there's many reasons to move there. But I've been doing some research on what it's like to live there and everyone hates it. I had no idea there's this massive stigma. People just hate Toronto. People who live there, people visit, they say it sucks. They say there's a lot of hate, like everyone's really rude and arrogant, which is fine because if I'm in a good mood, hopefully I can impact others' bad moods and be like, hey, I don't know, maybe I can bring some good vibes into the city. Real quick, I'm gonna explain to you why I chose there. Because I had a fan, someone in the comments yesterday say go to Ottawa. And I'm gonna have a lot of people telling me where to move. If you don't know, real quick, in Canada, there's a lot fewer provinces than there are states in America. And for each large province, we have about one big city. Except for Ontario, where I live, there's two. Ottawa and Toronto. Now there's also Montreal, which is in Quebec, but it's completely French, and the French people hate Ontarians, so that's kind of canceled out. So I'm left with Ottawa and Toronto because I want to be close to my family. I drive through Ottawa to get to my cottage, and I go through there all the time. It's bilingual, but it just doesn't excite me. I'm really not big into politics, especially protesters, and Ottawa has a lot of that if you like politics. And it's very round. I've driven through there all the time, and even with a big truck and trailer, and it's very round. I don't know. I guess maybe it comes down to the fact that my parents are from there, or not from there, but they met in Ottawa and lived in Ottawa, and I've just done Ottawa very, very many times. I very rarely go to Toronto, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now I want to know your comments. If you have any experience, if you've lived there, been there, let me know in the comments below what you think of Toronto. Even if it's bad, I think I want to go just for the experience, and the main reason I'm going is to provide awesome content for you guys when I walk out that door. Because in Toronto, if I walk out the door, I'm on the streets, I got stuff to do. Here in suburbia, not so much. So, with that little introduction done, we can continue on with our day, and I just got a text message about 9 minutes ago from Griffin. If you saw yesterday's video, we were hanging out. We were supposed to hang out again later, but he couldn't make it. So today he's coming back. He said he just made some food. He's eating right over there. And then he's gonna head over and we're going to, I don't know what. No, that was fast.
See, it's like weird.
It's weird. Yeah, it's quick.
Oh, I like your shoes.
My Buzz Lightyear special editions.
Yeah.
It's actually really crazy, man. Yesterday, I was watching the vlog, I was like, wow, your hair is long. And then everyone's like,
yeah,
whoa.
I was so sure. I just got it cut.
And you shaved.
Yeah. I cut my lip on your chin, I think.
Nice,
I'm not grown up anymore. I'm still a little.
I'm
still a little. Oh, I haven't been here so long. So it's like walking down memory lane.
Yeah, you want to see the Nerf flare?
Yeah.
You know, I was doing some calculations and I pretty much figured out the last time I actually saw you was one of the first weeks I bought my truck. Because remember I gave you that ride,
yeah.
But that was like March.
Oh, it's so messy.
You know what? Even the Nerf fans haven't seen the room in 2 months, so there you go. Yeah, I always shoot it like this. Yeah. And that's all you see.
So
but then
everything behind it.
If you point down, it's like, oh, okay. Just chilling Spider-Man suit.
I haven't seen this. Oh, they're like actual shoes.
It's like insane. And this mask is perfectly custom fitted to my head so that where it stops, this is all 3D printed shell. Mm-hmm. Where it stops, my head starts, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Put on a condom.
It's tight. It's tight.
I'm not gonna put it on.
If you want.
I don't want to stretch it, man.
It's spandex. I don't think it should. It just might not look right. Put it on. Now go look at yourself in the mirror. Over here. Is it tight?
It's like a choker.
You wanted me to get the black one, the Venom, didn't you?
Yeah, Venom's way cooler.
Is that fun?
It's like being in a condom. Remember our boosted board adventures?
I don't remember at all.
Those were the best things, man.
Alright.
We did that so much.
So Griffin and I want to go rip around on the boosted boards, but here's the thing. I just got the new Z-Board 2 Pearl Edition that I backed up in 2015 on Kickstarter or something, Indiegogo, and I finally have it here. He wants to ride a boosted, but I haven't used the boosted since I got my motorcycle license, and they're so dead, they won't turn on anymore. I was looking up what to do. We have to recharge the battery because it's way too depleted. Now the way to do it is to spin these wheels for a long time, or actually kick this board around for like 10 kilometers. I figure if I take my Z-Board, if I put my new wheels on the boosted wheels and then hit go and like press down on the pad to make the wheels turn, I can turn the motors, giving this juice because it has regenerative braking.
It was my idea, not his.
It was not your idea. It was on Google. Oh, the Z-Board thing was your idea.
Yeah.
And we're gonna touch the tips. Yes. It's going really insane. I don't know what that means, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start moving the motor, and then you plug it in once it's going. Okay? I'll plug her in. It should be solid red. No! So
I'm like little Albert Einstein.
So you're glad the boosted board died?
I'm like kind of glad because like, dude, I feel smart right now.
We have to run the boosted board without plugging it in for like 20 minutes. Everyone's like saying use a treadmill. We don't have a treadmill, and I'm not prepared to go to a gym and use their treadmill with the boosted board.
Because I kicked it. I kicked it.
You stubbed your toe, eh?
Kicked it.
Stubbed your toe on my monstrous wheels?
Protein.
What were you gonna say?
What? Something about the gym, right?
Yeah, because we're not gonna use the gym.
The gym.
Griffin always keeping my channel from being PG friendly. Very nice of you. Yeah, so we're gonna hook him up to the back of my truck and tow him around the parking lot. What large area can we even use?
We just go around the block.
We're not going around the block. There's traffic.
We could go to the movie theater.
Oh, behind the movie theater?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Ryokan. Let's do that.
The Ryokan.
That was a really cool shot.
Vlog.
So over here, I bought this a while ago, and it provides house power from a car, from a cigarette lighter.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna allow us to charge it in the truck. We're off to see the wizard. I don't think I've ever vlogged with this camera in this truck. Found a really nice space for it, just kind of sits right there.
Well, let's see how it takes turns.
Not bad, because it's in a crook. It's in a nook crook.
Nook and crannies, bud.
All right, time for the dumbest and smartest thing you've ever done. You just said it yourself. That is way too close.
No, man. I'd rather be closer than farther away.
Why?
Because you take a wide turn,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go closer to the car, and if I had a longer rope, I'd be
True, yeah. You'll
35
you'll
feet
be
out.
in line with the car.
Yeah.
When you want to slow down, just let go and I'll keep driving away,
Yeah, I know.
right? Rather than like jumping off in the board, I don't know.
Yep. It's working.
Just juicing up, just juicing up.
Told you I was good.
There's a hookup that you do that goes straight to like 12 volt, like this, but I don't think it provides enough power. Now there's another hookup we can do that goes to the car battery, and I feel like that's gonna give us the most power to charge the board. It'll give us 300 watts. That might be like super juice. I feel like we should try this. Yep. And hydraulic. Give her a good start. Actually, hold on, don't start it till I hook these up. How about a little sparkage? Okay. Thanks, buddy. Now we'll turn on the truck. Plug this bad boy in here. Turn it on. Do we have enough juice? Cop the boosted. All right. Give her a little plug of the juice. Plug of the juice. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. What are we gonna get? Hey! Dang it! Not enough power to power the brick to charge it. We gotta go into the Cineplex.
Or the side. Sometimes they have them outside.
Well, I'm super glad I bought this inverter, even though there's an outlet right over on that building we could have used. Typically, I thought on public buildings they don't do that because then you're stealing free power, but there's one right over there. I'm going to throw the truck into a parking spot. All right, give her a shot. I don't think it'll work at all because there's not enough power. The battery on the brick should light up. Okay, one more time. The light is on. It never was before. Is it gonna do solid red? Dang it. Griffin just left and I am not happy. Normally, I wouldn't care about the boosted board. I haven't ridden it in a year because I have a car and a motorcycle now. But I just got the new Z-Board 2 Pearl Edition, which I plan on doing a full video on, and I want to ride with someone and have Griffin ride the boosted board at the same time as I ride the Z-Board, so we can kind of get a comparison. Which means I gotta revive this friggin' boosted board, one way or another. The car thing didn't work. I'm not sure if it wasn't fast enough or we just didn't do it long enough, and I don't have access to my own treadmill, and I sure as heck ain't gonna go to the gym and use their treadmills, because I'll get kicked out. So, what are we gonna do? Well, thanks to the good people at YouTube, someone said, use a power drill and a vacuum cleaner belt. So I got a brand new fresh battery in this Makita. And basically, what you do is you put the drill like this, but not actually like that. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to witness the greatness. I'm gonna turn down the volume in the garage because it's really loud. Check this out. The battery is so dead, that's gotta run for 25 minutes, and I tried holding it for 10. It's so annoying. I set up an automated system. So I was sitting in my office and I heard the faint sound of my automatic power drill come to a close. I'm pretty sure she died. A full battery just died. Yep. If this doesn't plug in, I've gone through a full battery of power drill. Nope. Absolutely nothing. The board is dead, amigos. Full disclosure, I honestly thought this vlog was over and I was just gonna finish it tomorrow morning, but I just did something crazy. It's about 1 in the AM right now, 12:56, if you will. And I was snacky. Now, luckily, I had this little portion of tomato bocconcini basil salad, my favorite salad on earth. Little portion of that left in the fridge. But when I went to check the freezer, our freezer's broken. Those ice cubes aren't ice, they're water, and everything smells gross. So I wasn't really going near all of this, at least until we figure out what it was. So I hit up this fridge, which we have in our laundry room, and I mean, nothing going on here. We just keep kind of beverages in there, and then kind of like oven ready stuff in there. But we have another one downstairs. Now, when I went to that downstairs one, I pulled out from the nethers, from the very bottom, shabam, 2-bite brownies. This was sealed. This was actually sealed. And it said July 26th, but I think they were in the freezer. So I think they were fine because they weren't in a pantry. They were in the freezer. So took 4 of them, threw them in a bowl. Yeah, threw them in a bowl and melted it down in the microwave for like 45 seconds. Then they still looked like brownies when they came out, but I mushed them up with a fork, added about a tablespoon of Nutella and a little bit of cream. Whisked that all together till it was nice and consistent. Then I took an English muffin, halved that, and then took some Ritz crackers, crumbled them and crushed them onto the English muffin to provide some crunch, because English muffin is a fairly soft bread, and this brownie batter Nutella mix is quite smooth, so I need something crunchy. So I crumbled the Ritz crackers onto the English muffin half, then I put the spread on, and I had this ooey gooey, crunchy, crispy, 1 in the AM brownie Nutella symphony for dessert after my tomato bocconcini salad. It was a friggin' dream. Typically, I don't really do that sort of thing. I just kind of wing with it. I knew I could melt down brownies and kind of turn them back into batter. I wanted to add Nutella just cause, and then I knew I needed the cream to thin it out, but milk would have made it too thin. I knew that the English muffin was a little soft for what I wanted, but it's all I had to work with. So I substituted by adding in some Ritz crackers. I also used the scrapings of these animal crackers and made a sufficient mess doing all of this. I'm a pretty messy chef, if I could say anything, but I get the job done. So now I got some cleaning to do. I gotta clean up this mess. My stomach's all full of a nice salad and a nice little dessert. It sounds like it was crazy, but I mean, I only had a little bit of that spread on an English muffin this big with some crackers, so nice little light dessert for at 1 a.m. and now it's time for me to go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, keeping on the daily vlog streak because I've been obsessing about moving to Toronto lately. Just all the life experiences it's gonna provide. Even if I don't like it after going, I still want to go just to experience what it's like. Been in the same place my entire life. I was born here, so I think it's time to get out. So between now and when I move, I'm gonna be posting, so you better be watching. And I'm going to Toronto this weekend, like I said, to visit Gemma. And then after that, I'm gonna be at my cottage for a long time, shooting a bunch of water sports stuff, and like, there's always something going on. So be sure to stick around. If you're new, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, this was Adam, signing off.